diner, hungry as can be. Ordered up 3 cheeseburgers, but now everyone's looking at me. I took a seat at the counter, tried to act real cool, but something's got folks whispering like I broke some kind of rule. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers, so why's everybody staring at me? Did I eat them too fast or too slow? Or is there something they don't see? I swear I'm just a hungry soul with an appetite wild and free. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers, why's everybody staring at me? I didn't aim it cause the scene didn't mean to turn no heads, but now the whole place is buzzing like I did something they all dread. I just wanted some comfort food to fill my empty bed, but now it seems I'm the talk of the town, and that's just downright silly. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers, so why's everybody staring at me? Did I eat them too fast or too slow? Or is there something they don't see? I swear I'm just a hungry soul with an appetite wild and free. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers, why's everybody staring at me? Maybe it's cause I asked for extra cheese, or maybe because I licked the plate clean. But whatever the reason, I can't help but feel like I'm in some crazy dream. I only ate
All right, welcome in everybody. Actually, let me call Kit. I forgot to do that. I was so nervous about the song. Let's see if this works.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing, Kit?
Good, good. All right. How's your day going?
Good. I slept through a lot of it.
It's a good way to spend it.
Yeah. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Let me stop the music here. So today we're playing this game Rosewater, which I think it's a Western. I think we're a cowgirl, perhaps. And then probably something bad happens, or else it wouldn't be a game, and then we have to solve the problem, I guess. I don't know much about it, but it is a point-and-click adventure game, which means there's going to be puzzles, I think. There's going to be dialogue. Here, let me launch it up. I guess play the game.
Yes, play it.
Yeah. That's what we want to do with the game. We want to play it.
Let's just stare at the pictures. No, I was kidding.
What if we're not able to finish this one? What if I bring down your average of numbers of games that you can beat?
I bring down my own average. I'm not too worried about this one.
I guess we're branding with the game companies here. I don't know if we have to read or if there's going to be voice acting.
Okay.
Settings.
Yeah, sometimes they have like
Oh.
a partial too.
Here it says voice, so I guess there is voice acting maybe. Dynamic shadows, sure. Accessibility. Extended timers. Should we do that? Do we want extra time during dialogue? Why is there a time limit during dialogues?
I wonder if it's like for like picking answers.
Yeah. but
So
I don't want a
yeah,
time
let's
limit.
do that.
High
If it turns out it's too
contrast
much, we can always turn it off.
inventory,
But better to turn on now.
Vertical radio. I guess this is fine.
Yeah.
All right. Should we do how to play, or do we just jump right in?
I think let's just jump in. Let's do
All
it.
right, let's do it. I hear a choo-choo train.
All right.
Boarded
The first game we played
743
together
from
was a
Pierre
choo-choo train
Lorraine
game.
for Rosewater, Western Vespuccia. No baggage to
I'm
speak
sensing a
of,
theme.
in the literal or metaphorical sense. Just a little hope. And that doesn't take up much space.
Is that us? Because we sound sassy.
All those voice actors.
Yeah.
Much has been said about the western frontier. The perilous wilderness, the lawless towns, and the tough, hardened folk who make their way out there. Usually to get away from something worse. I suppose I'm about to become one of them myself. There's just one thing Rosewater's got that no place else has. An opportunity with my name on it.
No place else has that.
I was distracted by the tarantula. It's like, oh no. He's gonna get run over by the train. You think that's us?
I think that's us, yeah.
The thoughts in my head are running together like the landscape outside the window. Excitement and trepidation and boredom mixing like the scrub and rocks and soil into one long blur. One thing I know, I am ready for a change of scene.
What do you think we're escaping in our dark past?
We want to cause some chaos.
Yeah. Vespuccia?
That's what I think. This, yeah. I'll speak Italian.
Huh. Quiet.
Wait, we came here with no luggage, she said?
Howdy, ma'am. Allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes on behalf of the town of Rosewater and its inhabitants. Folks
I think we
call
need
me
to take a
Jim.
bath.
And who do I have the honor of greeting?
Harley Legere.
Delighted to make your
Legere.
acquaintance. Might I assist you with your luggage?
No, you may
that
not, sir.
is, if you've got any.
I don't.
Ah,
What
right.
is she gonna do? Does she have
Well,
money?
what
Does
brings
she have a
you
place to
all
live?
Fair town, Mrs. Legere.
No.
What do we say?
Ooh, we can lie and say we're just. That's none of your business. I don't know. We probably need a job.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm
I don't know.
tempted to pick the first one because it doesn't say a
Okay.
lie on it, so it's the truth. And I'm hoping that our character will then say what the job is, so that we, as the players, know what the heck we're doing here.
I don't know what kind of run you want, but if you want an honest run, then yeah, I think we should go for the first one.
Miss. And I'm here about a job.
Ooh.
Planning on sticking around, huh? Say, what line of work are
Meowdy.
you in?
If you must know, I'm a...
Hey, Resblot,
Well-
welcome in.
I write. There's an opening at the Rosewater Post.
Well, best of luck with that. The editor at that place ain't somebody you want to cross.
Then we ought to get along fine.
I'm sure you will. But as official town greeter, allow me to offer a small caution.
I wanna be an
Rosewater
official
ain't
town
always
greeter.
Such a sleepy
I
little
don't.
town.
I don't like talking to people. Wait, this jerk.
Hey!
Say, I've just remembered another engagement.
Oh,
Thanks
this,
for saying.
Tell you welcome new arrivals.
this
Yeah,
guy,
it
it
is.
was
I
a,
have a mind to give you a
Woo
thrashing.
conspiracy.
respectfully.
oh, now he's
Oh
pretending
no,
to
we
cry.
just adopted an orphan.
Right, enough of that. Look, I was no choir girl.
He was going for the Guyot.
Yeah. It was it was a scam. Like, he was intentionally distracting us. Because I'm like, what kind of job is official town greeter? Like, you don't get paid for doing that, do you?
I wish I could.
But he was just doing
Probably
it.
be less stressful.
So what do we do here? What do we say?
I never got caught. Never cried as much as you. I was never. I'm so dumb. These are hilarious. I don't know. I like the second one, but I feel like if you want to go with the honest one, the
But it
first
was so
one.
Blubbering when things went south. Word of advice, kid. Don't pick your mark in broad daylight, especially not at a lawman's doorstep. Go on, beat it, or I really will give you something to cry about.
All right, she's one tough cookie.
Yeah.
Now, where in the ether is that damn publisher's office?
So she's a writer that brought no baggage with her. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I guess. It's weird. Show object, hold omen, mouse button. Okay. Can we talk to this guy? No,
Sure.
just
Oh,
NPC.
okay.
Can we go to the sheriff's office?
All right.
Ask for directions. Where's the...
Feel-
What's the name of the post? I forgot already.
Howdy,
The name of the
stranger.
place.
Fresh off the train?
Yes, sir.
Come on in then. Let's
He's
have
in
a
another
chat.
town by now.
Oh, the town greeter? Yeah, probably.
I'm Sheriff Gamble.
Harley Legere.
Pleasure. Just passing through, or...
I'm here about a job.
Yes.
Well now, that's refreshing. Few come to Rosewater these days with the intent of staying long. How are you finding our town?
I don't like trust a sheriff whose last name is Gamble. You know, I'm just saying it just sounds. I have questions about Rosewater already.
Your job is cute doggy in the cage. Okay.
I mean, depends on the pay, but sure, you know. I can do that.
Free room and board. Here we
Yeah,
go.
exactly. What do we say here?
Very picturesque. The welcoming community leaves a lot to be desired, and frankly, it's. I mean, if this was my run, but if we want to go with that wholesome run, I think the first one's gonna be.
I mean, it doesn't have to be wholesome. I'm just going, whatever you feel like. This
I
one?
feel like she's like she's gonna take that. She's gonna be like, it sucks. I think she's just not
wanna
gonna
do this
hold
one?
back. I want to do that one.
Truth be told, it isn't worth a fart in a whirlwind.
Oh, well, everybody has a right to their
You've heard his opinion.
It ain't New Britannia.
I mean,
or
it's his
El
feelings. You heard his
Presidio,
feelings.
but
She's left
Rosewater's
him
got
waiting
its
for
fair
2 minutes
share
for
of
response.
charm. And again, a train station's just across the way. Nobody.
Yeah, he's like, so why don't you leave?
I'm like, well, maybe if I didn't get pickpocketed within the first 2 minutes of me coming in here.
Dang, I think we really did piss him off, though. Now, like, he just ended the conversation, you know? Also,
Who's on the wanted poster?
Resbot, we enabled extended timers or whatever for the dialogue so that we can, like, discuss a lot, I guess, before choosing a dialogue option.
Yeah, I wonder if they would only give you like 30
Those are
seconds
some
or something.
Stern-looking ladies. Not a bad view.
Ooh, story time.
Looks like a pretty rough sort. A lawman with a license? Guess Rosewater isn't so uncivilized after all.
Oh,
Reminder, confiscated items to be placed in the box below.
all right.
Yay.
Hey, Funkatron, welcome in.
I wouldn't have
Oh,
figured
hi,
the
Nebu,
sheriff
hi,
for a
Vesper.
naturalist.
Hello.
Oh, are those guns?
Impressive
Yeah.
collection.
Take one.
What a peculiar decoration.
It's not that peculiar.
No spoopy game tonight.
I don't think this is spooky now.
No, I-
LOL.
I'm gonna see if I can ask him for directions to that post, whatever it's called.
Oh,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
the
yeah.
place.
What can I do you for?
So he doesn't hate us. We can ask him how long he's been here.
Just how long have you been the sheriff here anyway?
Oh, a couple years now. Like most everyone else, I came to Rosewater in '48 when we thought the hills were full of Orem. Except I stayed when it turned out they weren't.
You were a prospector?
Yep. But it turns out lawman was a more stable career.
He uses big fancy words like alum and stuff, just gold. Just tell me
Yeah.
about the gold.
A man in your position must have plenty to say about the town he serves.
Suppose that's true. You don't seem to think much of the place, so I don't know
See,
why
he's still
you're
angry at
asking.
us.
But a stroll down Main will tell you most everything you need to know.
We'll get him back on our side.
That little weasel Jem is a real piece of work. What's his deal?
Did he cause you any trouble?
Yeah, that's why I hate
just
this
tried
place.
putting on airs with his town greeter routine. But he was on his way once I let him know I wasn't having any of it.
That boy. He ain't a bad kid, just been dealt a bad hand. I've
heard
tried
that one
setting him
before.
straight, but his head's harder than granite. Maybe it's time I set my foot down. Show him the inside of himself for a while.
Trust me, that'll only make things worse. Perhaps rather than tossing away the bad apple, you might look in the barrel and figure out what made it rot.
Say, you ain't one of those social reformer types, are you?
Let's just
I'm
say
just a
I've seen my
writer.
share of cruddy barrels. Anything of interest in the surrounding area?
Not really. The San Bernardo Valley don't offer much in the way of sightseeing. There's an army fort, Fort Beaumont, and an abandoned relic that used to be a laboratory. There's also an Indian village on the other side of the valley. But you'll want to steer clear. I've heard tell they can be real territorial. But
I don't
all
blame
that's
them.
outside my jurisdiction. When you leave my town, you're taking your chances out there.
Thanks for the chat, Sheriff.
Come back anytime, if you decide to stick around, that is.
Thanks.
She's like, I just need a gun and a horse. I'll be on my way. I'm fine. Don't worry about me, Sheriff. All right.
So you said if we just walk down Main Street, we'll see everything? What does that say? Blacksmith? Physician?
Yes.
What's this thing?
A bank, maybe?
Oh, bank? Yeah, maybe.
Barber shop? I don't know.
Oh, this was
Post and
it.
Publishing. There we go.
Is it like a newspaper or like a post office? Oh. Tough town, huh?
Yes. Damn it, Jameson. I told you I want to get those Spider-Man pictures.
Are you alright or are you just ignoring walking?
You almost landed on me.
Watch your step.
Yeah. What do we say?
We should probably ask if he's all right.
Holy hell. Are you alright, mister?
I gotta go.
Really?
I don't know. You can get the sheriff, or maybe the doctor. I don't know.
Well, I don't know who the doctor is. So maybe I'll say the sheriff.
That's true. We could get the sheriff,
Okay,
maybe.
easy there. I'm going to fetch the sheriff.
You just hang out there. It's fine.
Well, you don't want to move him if he like broke his spine or
Sheriff
something, and then you make it worse,
Hello
right? Like,
again,
This is
Miss Legit.
1810. They don't know
Everything
anything.
all right?
No,
yeah.
it is not. There's a man who needs help outside the Rosewater post.
Lead on,
He's gonna be
then.
gone.
Here he
I know
is,
he's still there.
poor bastard.
I'll be needing to have some words with Joni. We need the doc. You wait here.
All right. Should have just gone inside.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm Dr. Sedgwick. I'm here to help you. Can you move
Give him
your
some smelling
legs?
salts. It's fine.
Spine
Or just give him some
seems
cocaine, right?
intact,
And then
no obvious
that's what they did back then.
fractures of the arms or
That's
legs. That, I would say, is nothing short of a miracle. Right. He's in a bad way, but he'll live. I'll get him back to my clinic and patch him up.
You know, the more I look at him, the more he strikes me as familiar. Isn't this the feller been stirring up troubles at the fort?
I couldn't say. I haven't seen him around before.
Tell you what, send him my way when you're done with him. We got this under control, Miss Legere. You can go about your business.
Glad to hear. Gentlemen,
Now who's gonna be in the pokey?
Hello, can I help you with something?
Maybe.
I'm here about the writing commission.
Ah, yes, you must be Miss Legere. I believe you and Joni exchanged some correspondence on the matter already, yes?
Yep, got the letter right here.
May I see it, please?
No.
Maybe, I want to read it before I give it to him because I don't even know what it says.
We should.
October
Right?
25th, 1850. Dear Miss Legere, thank you for submitting your sample. Your writing shows real potential. I'd like to extend an invitation to meet with me at the offices of the Rosewater Post and discuss the possibility of an extended commission. How soon can you arrive in town? I await your reply and look forward to making your acquaintance. Yours, Joan Gallagher.
Okay.
A nice old lady, Joan Gallagher.
Here you go. Wow, he's tall. Now that I extend my arm towards
Very
him,
good.
I just realized how tall he
One
is.
more thing. Joni's not one for formalities. First names will do.
Noted.
Go up those stairs and knock.
Thanks. What's your name?
Like my head
Henry Dixon,
doesn't even
ma'am.
go up to his tie.
Pleasure to
You
make your
know?
acquaintance.
Likewise.
We're probably like 5 foot. What is that? Is that a printing press?
Yeah, I think so.
Impressive piece of machinery.
I can't interact with it otherwise. Okay.
Okay.
So they're like a newspaper place, I guess.
That's what it seems like.
Come in.
Oh, there she is.
Hello, Joan. I'm Harley Leger.
Ah, yes. Nice to finally put a face to the name. Please take a load off. Whiskey?
Bit early for me, but thanks all the same.
Sensible. I like that. I, however, have had
More for me then.
Don't mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't want to say this is stereotypical, but you know,
But at
a
least
whiskey in the morning does you good.
Good metaphor. Something about you seems familiar.
At least she poured into a glass
no.
and then goes straight to the
Well,
bottle.
let's get down to the meat and potatoes, shall we?
She is
If you're gonna
civilized,
join
you
our
know.
family here, I'd like to know more about you.
Oh my god, a succinct biography, please, not the whole life story.
You don't want the whole life story?
Me? Well, I was born and raised in New Britannia. Got out, made my way west,
Britannia.
and started writing. I saw your ad while I was up in Pierre. Thought a change of scenery would do me good.
Well, admittedly, Rosewater isn't as cosmopolitan as it used to be, but maybe you'll find it to your liking.
There hasn't been a dull moment since I stepped off the train.
Speaking of, your writing sample had me in stitches. Haven't spent much time in Lamplight City myself, but your descriptions of the Toffs in Lyon, hilarious.
That piece was inspired by my last visit a few years ago, actually.
Oh? What brought that about?
Truth?
I finally got here on time. Hello.
Hey, Dink Donk, how's it going?
Hello.
What should we say?
We could do the truth. We could do the truth.
I had to go back and settle my late brother's affairs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't in connection with that awful business at the Lamplight City Expo.
Oh, no.
No
it was before
comment.
that.
The Expo disaster was a national tragedy, of course. But you know, I can't help remembering it as the week our paper sold more copies than it has before or since. Isn't that terrible? But enough about that. Let's get back to why we're here. I loved your sample.
It's
and I
going
like you as well,
for
Harley.
AM,
So I'm
but
gonna
all
go ahead
good.
and offer
Beep,
you a
beep, beep.
commission. I'll pay you 45 crowns for it. After that, we can talk about more regular opportunities.
So she must have been the one that threw him out the window because it's her window that's
Yeah.
hot damn.
Hot damn. So, what's my assignment? A scathing commentary on Rosewater's decline? Or maybe a hard-hitting expose on the plight of the marginalized criminal youth?
Oh, no. Nothing like that. I want you to interview Gentleman Jake Ackerman.
Who?
Oh, the other one.
Yeah, who?
You've been living under a rock. He's a true Western legend. The Achilles of our times. We've got a real opportunity here. A star like that landing in our little town. I'd like something in the vein of your sample. Acerbic and mordant. But maybe not quite so.
Is it bad if I don't know what acerbic and mordant mean?
A puff piece.
Acerbic
Good,
is going to
you're
be
paying
kind of like
attention. I want you to make Rosewater look good too.
scathing a little bit, a
Show
little
me a real
sarcastic,
frontier hero
a
in a
little
real
acid.
frontier
It's kind of like
Where
acid.
can I find this Jake fellow?
He's taking rooms at the Jack of Diamonds just down the road. And his show is opening today at the Opera House. So he should be around for an interview. I don't know how you're situated here, but you're welcome to use the typewriter in the office.
I only write longhand, but I'd certainly be grateful for a quiet place to work.
Longhand. How charming. Now, if you have any questions before you go, by all means, ask.
So she wants us to not be quite so sharp tongue in our
So-
assessment. She wants a little softer.
Less like you and more like me is what I'm hearing.
Maybe.
What do we say here?
No comment. What we got? We can ask who the man was that went out the window if we're curious about that.
So, who was the man that went out your window? Not another writer, I hope.
Oh, God, no. You're the only applicant we've had. Don't worry about him. Just a rabble-rouser with an axe to grind. Thought he could burst in here railing about my journalistic integrity. Most folks stick to writing letters to the editor. I tried to calm him down, but... well, it didn't go that way.
I see.
I guess we'll just go down the line.
Yeah, we should. We try to get as much info as we can.
The Rosewater Post reported on the Lamplight City Expo?
It was only the biggest story that year. I still got copies of the article saved. Here, read it for yourself.
Hey,
All right,
item.
thank you.
What does it say? Font so small. Disaster.
It is small. Disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
disaster at Lamplight City Expo. The Etheric Pavilion at the Global Exposition in New Britannia, Kingsland, was the site of a terrifying disaster that claimed 15 lives on Saturday. During a demonstration by etheric researcher Dr. Bennett Clark, a device known as an etheric... They use etheric way too many times. Etheric generator malfunctioned and released a burst of energy into the audience, instantly vaporizing 14 attendees and one stage assistant. An eyewitness described the scene for the New Britannia Gazette. The thing started up with a great crackling noise, startling the ladies in attendance and raising several cries of excitement. In the next instant, there was a blinding flash of light. After that was just screams and a horrible burning smell. From where I stood, I could see that a bunch of folks gathered to one side of the apparatus, just gone. All that was left were shoes and hats and things in a pile of ash. And the worst thing was, their shadows were still there on the wall behind. A controversial figure of the scientific community, Dr. Clark has championed novel theories on the existence of ethericity, a supposedly inexhaustible source of energy located in the upper atmosphere. The Etheric Pavilion, an exhibit jointly sponsored by Kessling Industries, Harmon and Grove, and Eastern Consolidated Coal, was intended to showcase the technology's potential before a global audience. Although public enthusiasm may be somewhat dampened following the events of last weekend, Dr. Clark was taken in for questioning by authorities, but it remains to be seen whether he or any of his sponsors will be held legally responsible for the lives lost in the accident. Dun dun dun. Look at the picture.
Like PM calls for etheric ban. This technology is too dangerous.
Yeah, Prime Minister Hart Leroy wasted no time in condemning the Lamplight City Expo disaster and called on Parliament to impose a ban on etheric research. Despite predictable opposition from the Atwood wing, MPs may be more receptive to Leroy's proposal in the wake of the disaster. A vote is expected to be called in the coming weeks. Supporters of Clark's research insist that an isolated incident does not invalidate the potential benefits of etheric technology, but public opinion may be tipping in favor of the ban.
This newspaper is 2 coppers. Alright.
Can I keep this?
Frame it if you like.
Any insight you can give me about the town?
It's a far cry from what it used to be. In a way, it's nice not having to hear the noise from the saloon at all hours, but... oh, I don't know. Folk who moved on took some of the charm with them.
What about the folks who stayed behind?
What about them?
Nothing.
I was hoping for more details.
Far as you're concerned, the only person in Rosewater worth knowing right now is Jake Ackerman. If you're so keen to know about the rest, go meet him for yourself.
I'm curious, how did the Rosewater Post get its start?
Well, my dad was a union man. He worked the printing press for the Allied Fall Creek Miners Cooperative. Pamphlets, labour news, that sort of thing. Then the mine owners brought the Blackburns in to bust the whole operation up. My dad was laid up for months and could never work again after. But we still had to eat, didn't we? I took all the equipment from the old shop and started printing up an early version of the Post just to bring a little money in. First, it was all just community notices and advertisements from local stores. Over time, I got the hang of the whole journalism thing and turned it into a real newspaper.
All right, can I wrap up something?
Yeah, I wonder if we would just say we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, we'll be on our way.
I'd better
Yeah,
be
we
on
can
my
do
way.
that.
Right, you are. Wait a minute.
What?
It's just come to me. I know why you look familiar. You're Spitfire Harley.
Goodness.
Oh no.
It's been
I was
a
trying to
long
escape
time
that
since
name.
anyone called me that.
I saw you fighting back in 26 at Wellesley Hall in the Chum. You got a brute twice your size with a right hook. Pow! It was like watching David bring down Goliath.
I appreciate
That's right, we carry our own guns with
but
us.
That was another life.
Maybe so, but for a 14-year-old kid fresh off the boat, it was pretty damn inspirational.
Thanks, Joan. Appreciate it.
Of course. And please call me Joni.
Our diary
Updated.
Can we look at our diary? Where? This one?
Oh, there it is.
What the heck is this?
Padlocks? What is it? Warded lock, no key for me, turn the hook freely. Padlocks, wiggle the key to start the fun, then take the snake for a long run.
What the heck is this?
Deadbolts, tense the key and choose the snake. Look around as you give it a shake. And tumbler locks. The key stays still, the diamond shines. Turn up just once, then down 3 times. I have questions. aboard the WV Express. Boarded the 743 from Pierre Lorraine for Rosewater, Western Vespuccia. No baggage to speak of in the literal or metaphorical sense. I don't own a thing worth weighing myself down with, just a little hope, and that doesn't take up much space. Much has been said about the western frontier, the perilous wildness, the lawless towns, the tough, hardened folk who make their way out there, usually to get away from something worse. I suppose I'm about to become one of them myself. There's just one thing Rosewater's got that no place else has, an opportunity with my name on it. I'm in no great hurry, but I can see why anyone with the crown's to spare chooses air travel over railways nowadays. The thoughts that's in my head are running together like the landscape outside the window. Excitement, intrepidation, and boredom mixing like the scrubbing rocks and soil into one long blur. One thing I know, I'm ready for a change of scene.
Gosh, it's so long.
Yeah.
Skim through.
But yeah, that's fine. Spitfire Harley. So these are just the conversations I think we've already had. We have 20 crowns, by the way.
She has some inner thoughts here, like it must have been 15 years since I boxed under that moniker. So she was a boxer, I guess.
Yeah, she said she took him out with the right hook.
Yeah. I thought she was like a fighter or something like that, like a soldier, but actually she means...
She's just a rough and tumble. She can take care of herself.
See you later, Joni.
Take care of yourself out there. Spitfire Harley, writing for my paper. Now don't that just beat all?
Do you know where this Ackerman guy is?
How can I be?
Right, we gotta figure out.
What's to know about this town?
You picked a fine time to arrive, Miss Leger.
Why's that?
A few years back, you could hardly drive a wagon through the street. It was so full of folk coming and going. I'm sure you've noticed that's no longer the case.
So where did everyone go?
Wherever the Orem actually is would be my guess. There's still
For the
some
gold.
prospectors hanging on. Convinced they'll find something everyone else missed. I'm sure they'll all come to their senses eventually.
If they all go, where will that leave you?
Why, getting by, I imagine. Peaceful, quiet life. The railroad still brings some traffic. Folks on their way further west or shipping goods back east. Although not as many as before the transcontinental airship line opened up. Easier to sail clear over the country than ride the rails halfway. Suits me fine, though.
He's like, I don't want to deal with nobody.
Oh, about 5 years. I was the first one Joni hired on shortly after launching the paper. Was a farmhand before that. Keeping books is much nicer than tending cow pens, let me tell you.
Anything I should know about the townsfolk?
Can't really help you there. I'm just a simple family man, and we keep to ourselves.
Exactly who was that gentleman just took a tumble out your second-story window?
Don't worry about it.
Haven't a clue. Devil of a fella. Just busted in here and went straight for Joni's office. He wouldn't be put off, but insisted on speaking with the editor immediately. Said he intended to lodge a complaint. Suppose Joni didn't take too kindly to his manner of lodging.
Those are some mighty fine whiskers you've got.
Oh, why, thank you, Miss Leger. The missus tells me I ought to shave, but I'm fond of the look.
As you should be. I'll leave you to your work.
Appreciate it, ma'am.
All right, so we're on our own to find Ackerman.
Probably at the saloon.
Well, she said something about like an opera house or something like that, but I don't know if he's there right now.
Was your meeting satisfactory, ma'am?
Quite.
Who's this?
Did you find any of those butterscotch sweets I asked for?
I want butterscotch sweets.
Oh, wow.
Not. Only taffy and some peppermints.
Pity. This place seems to lack even the smallest of pleasures. Shall we?
I like taffy. She's like, get us out of here. I don't want to smell the boar.
We can try the saloon, I guess, see if anyone knows.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be under the Undertaker, but somebody around here's got to know.
We should do the thing where we go ask for a glass of milk or something like that, and then the piano stops, and then...
All right, where's the bar?
You, yeah. What's with you? You're used
Excuse
to
me,
that.
kid. I need to get upstairs.
I'm really sorry, miss, but...
Oh, Mr. Ackerman
is not taking any more meetings right now.
Ah, he was at the saloon. I'm from the
here on
Rosewater
behalf of the
Post.
Rosewater Post.
Yeah.
Did you make an appointment?
No, I just got the assignment.
Okay. Look, Mr. Ackerman's upstairs getting ready for his show. It starts in less than an hour. Why don't you come by and watch? You can come meet him afterwards.
I just need to interview him for a newspaper article.
Well, now, that's perfect. If you're going to write about him, you should definitely see the show. Trust me,
Ooh.
he's a real dazzler.
Suppose it beats waiting around here.
All right, I'm up for a show.
I just realized, like, we're gonna go. Like, you mentioned the guy was like, "Sure, go ahead," right? So we go there, we meet Ackerman, and we're like, "So who are you? Because I don't know anything about you. Like, are you famous? What are you famous for? Did you do something? Like, like."
He'll be like, "What are you living under a rock? Didn't Genie tell you?"
But I guess
No,
he's
no one told me anything. I am living under a rock.
I guess he's a performer of some sort because he's doing a show.
He's the famous in the West.
For what? For doing what?
That's the question.
Dancing, singing, comedy. Like, I don't know who he is or what he does.
I don't know, but I feel like we need to push that button.
Yeah.
Warning. Watch the dang door. Signed, management.
Is there really a button though? Because like, this is like, it's too early for buttons to exist, right? Like, look at and press. Look at.
Okay, we can look at it first.
That is mighty tempting.
Press it.
Are we really gonna press it? It's like,
I
I
mean,
haven't.
it's
scared.
just there in our faces.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh,
What
what was that?
Food delivery for the lazy.
Oh.
Ah. One of those.
These seem to be for decoration more
Yeah,
than
dumb
anything
waiters. So the guy said, like, go and watch a show. I was like, okay, so how do I watch a show? Like, what do I just sit down or what? Like, what do I do?
The local populace getting sloshed.
Can we go up the stairs?
I think he doesn't want to see.
The show will be starting at the theater soon.
Oh, maybe we should go somewhere else. Like, go.
Okay,
to
so we gotta find the theater.
Yeah.
It better be a burlesque show.
Yeah.
Or I want my money back.
Is it this maybe?
Is the theater might be down here? Yeah, it's at the end of the. I see a gentleman. Is that Barnaby Bailey?
Yeah, Rosewater Opera House. Is this the guy again?
Well, that's not Gentleman Jack, but that is the town greeter that will try to distract us from being
again?
pickpocketing.
Oh, hey, Harmony, was it?
Harley, what in the ether are you doing here?
Oh, you're not still sore about earlier.
Of course I am.
Yes or no?
I think I taught your friend to listen.
What did he say?
We could either tell him I am, or we could tell. Yeah, we could be taught his friend a little lesson.
Nah, but your little friend might think twice about hoodwinking strangers again.
Look, nothing personal. My brother and me are just doing our best to get by.
A brother. You walked when your brother got caught. That's a good one.
Your brother? And you just strolled away? I ought to knock you into a cocked hat.
Hey, you gotta look out for number one.
You picked the wrong mark, but I can let that go. Hell, with a little effort, you two could be halfway decent grifters. But if there's one thing turns my stomach, it's disloyalty. That's your flesh and blood. If you don't have your own brothers back, who else on this wretched earth is going to give a flip if you're alive or dead?
You made your
Exactly.
point. Now, can we drop it already? I'm trying to do an actual legitimate job here.
No. What job?
Legitimate job? So you're not selling snake oil or stock tips or fire insurance?
Nah, nothing like that. I'm selling tickets to Gentleman Jake's legendary Wild West show.
The original scalper.
Yeah.
My God,
Oh,
we only
have to
have 20.
No, we're gonna buy tickets and then it's gonna be fake. The guy's gonna be like, "Why did you buy tickets from this rando when the real tickets are being sold right here in this booth?" Right? Like,
I'll take one of those tickets.
Swell. And when would you like to come see the show?
Right now.
Whenever it starts?
Oh, you mean today? Oh,
Yes.
Well, I'm afraid I gotta disappoint you there. Sold
Give me
the
back my
last of
money.
Today's tickets not 10 minutes before you walked up.
Seriously?
What a scam.
Seriously, this ain't exactly the Coliseum. It only fits so many, and folks around here are real excited to see Gentleman Jake in person.
Oh, Jake, not Jack.
All right, look. I don't need to see some yahoo firing off his pea shooter. I just want to talk to this Jake fellow.
And I'm sure Gentleman Jake would be happy to meet you if you had a ticket to get in. Of course, I might be able to sneak you in quiet-like.
Yeah, all right.
Job on the line, and I can't afford to lose it now. After all, I have my little brother to look after.
Oh my God, stop with the brother.
Just tell me what you want.
Only a small favor.
Spit it out.
Ugh.
Just help me retrieve something. A small item of great personal value.
I'm a boxer, not a thief.
Pocket watch. Family heirloom, you see.
What happened to it?
It was stolen is what? By that one-eyed scalawag Lola Johnson. Probably stashed
Not
it
Lola
away in the
Johnson.
She's been squatting in there for weeks now.
The old Smitty? Alright.
So we can bribe him with 2 crowns and we can forget all the nonsense.
Yeah, there's no way he's gonna say no, right?
Well, he'll take our money and then say no, but...
Yeah. I think let's just do it.
All right. Let's go beat up Lola.
For all I care. But I want in this theater. So I'll do it.
Swell. You know where to find me.
Alright. You said she was at the Smitty?
Yeah. So that was
by,
to the right? Yeah. No more falling bodies in front of us.
Oh, we can go check on the body. See if he's,
maybe
anything happened.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, hello again, miss. I'm pleased to say your friend should make a full recovery.
Okay, well, we're not friends.
He's
I don't
not
even
my
know his
friend.
name.
He just fell out the window and almost crushed me.
I see. Well, it was good of you to inform Sheriff Gamble. Plenty of folks around here would have turned a blind eye. Anyways, welcome to my clinic.
Yeah,
Mrs.,
see, we're playing
Leger,
an altruistic character.
That's right. Miss Harley Leger.
I'm Dr. Cedric.
Everybody, I'm a miss, okay? Get out of right.
Miss Leger.
Likewise. Mind if I have a look around?
Not at all.
I'll take all your drugs, thank you very much.
That's impressively clean.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, as they say, and good health starts with good hygiene.
Yeah, but they didn't know that back then. Come on.
Quite a variety of potions and tonics you've got here, Doc.
It's only a small part of the bounteous pharmacopoeia that nature might make available to us, if only we knew her secrets. There is so much to be discovered.
Medical College of Wicks? Never heard of it.
It's in central
legit.
Rotterdam. Not quite the University of New Britannia, but then what is?
I imagine you get your hands pretty dirty in this line of work?
It's for cleansing before, not after. I am a follower of the modern European theories, positing that disease follows from the propagation of tiny animalcules living on the surface of the skin. Thorough washing with soap and water is said to eradicate them.
Drown the little bastards, huh?
Something like that.
Well, that's just disgusting.
Not disgusting, it's fascinating, awe-inspiring.
To each his own. Hey, Doc, is that mess of noodles really what our insides look like?
Indeed, Miss Leger. The human body truly is a marvel.
I suppose that's one word for it.
He's gonna use that whole bottle of hydrogen peroxide on it.
He doesn't look half bad, all things considered.
No, he was lucky. Once I'm done here and the laudanum wears off, he should be right as rain.
Alright, I guess that's it.
Alright, so we gotta go next door, but it's locked. I wonder if
Well, we
we'll
have a
have
whole
to use
book
that.
on the
I
lockpicking
know,
techniques.
right? Look around and shake it up and down.
Creeping around the handles.
That's what I do when I have to pee in public, right? So
This padlock's not going anywhere. Not without encouragement. Too bad I didn't bring my lockpicks. Or a hammer.
Alright, we just need a hammer then. Search it.
Nothing inside but a colony of ants.
Shame. There might
Could
be
go for
a
sarsaparilla.
like a general store or something somewhere?
I hope that isn't the town water supply.
Like this BA thing here.
Yes. Not that. Yeah. Let's see. Can we go to the right here or no?
No, we can go into the station.
Okay.
It's like, but if we go to the right, there's nothing here.
Okay. We can go back then. There's got to be like a general store or something. I wonder if we can buy a hammer.
Or a lockpick.
Or a lockpick. What do you want these tools for? Don't worry about it. I'm the new reporter.
No, we can't even go left here. What the heck?
No?
It just ends.
Huh. Alright, team. Take a look at the Undertaker. It does say general store down there.
Probably a good thing.
I guess it's not interactable because the cursor doesn't change.
Of course, it's not interactable.
Maybe we can ask the sheriff about it. Say like, hey, why is the place locked up? Can we go in? We need it for a news story or something.
Either that, or we try to steal from some drunkards in the saloon. But yeah, we can start do the sheriff first. Certainly a lot of people walking around. Ooh, I wonder if we can look at the confiscated box. I wonder if there's anything in there.
Oh, things always this thrilling around here?
I think you just caught us on an exciting day.
Well, lucky me. A plain leather bag. Wonder what's inside.
I won't let us.
What's in the bag?
Oh, it's a set of lockpicks I confiscated from a would-be burglar.
Hello.
Hey, Lit. We need to steal these lockpicks.
Oh, okay. Now we can just take them. Now that we know.
Well, how do we get him to look the other way? Like, hey, look out that window.
Nah, he doesn't care. We're a miss.
I can't just swipe these from right under his nose. Hey, Sheriff?
All right.
What can I do you for?
Well, I guess. Yeah. We can ask about Gentleman Jake.
What's the story with Gentleman Jake?
See if you can tell us something.
Which one? If even half of them are true, he's a lion among men, a real Western hero. But you can catch his show while he's in town and hear it straight from the source.
Okay.
Can you tell me about Joe Gallagher?
I'm just gonna go down the list,
I've
I
yet to
think.
meet anyone with a more fiery temper. My advice is to stay on Joni's good side. You don't want to end up going out the window like that poor bastard.
Is Doc Sedgwick on the up and up, or is he one of those frontier quacks?
Oh, no. Doc Sedgwick's tried and true. Well, he saved the town from a yellow fever epidemic just last year. The Doc's pretty much the glue holding this town together. Leastways, that's what he's fond of telling everybody.
Are you acquainted with Lola Johnson?
Not really. She mostly keeps to herself. As long as she don't cause trouble, I'm willing to overlook the squatting.
I saw a lady coming out of the saloon earlier. She was older, fancy looking, sounded old country. Any idea who that is?
Can't say it rings any bells. Wonder what someone like that'd be doing in Rosewater.
Thanks for the chat, Sheriff.
Come back anytime.
Lit pretty hydrate, so I'm gonna take a sip here.
Let's see. So he knows that she's in.
Yeah, and he doesn't care, looks like. So we need to distract him somehow, right? Like, so that he looks away so that we can...
Does this cell see much use?
Nah, not really. Well, that's fine by me. The less I have to clean out that pot, the better.
And I was kind of hoping that, like, we could ask about, like, the guy and have him go talk to the doc, but now that doesn't seem like he's going to do that.
Ma'am?
What's this photo of?
That's a view of Colchester, where I grew up.
Oh. Keep telling us about this photo while we stand by your desk.
I still have a ranch there. Been meaning to pay him a visit.
He'll notice they're missing.
Sometimes
those are missing.
What?
Find myself wondering what.
He'll notice they're.
It ain't exactly
so I need like
but
a decoy bag to replace it with.
Oh my god.
But okay, so we got part of the puzzle, right? Which is you ask him about it, and he'll walk over there.
Can we get like some sticks or something to like?
Hey, Sheriff?
Ma'am?
Who are the people in this photo?
Those are my sisters, Lord bless them.
Okay, so it's over there. Is there anything else like on the desk
Real
that we can like?
American oil man. I think they're living in some big
No.
mansion on the coast somewhere. Mary was always my favorite. The trouble we used to get into when we was kids.
All right, we might have to grab
Sadie
something
died
somewhere
a few
else
months after this
and come
picture
back.
was taken.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to have this to remind me of her smile.
This fellow still at large?
Yep, but I reckon he's left the province.
Does this license mean you went to sheriff school?
No, it means I was officially elected to the position by the people of this town. The paper is really just a formality.
He likes butterflies.
Yourself a lepidopterist?
Ha, hardly. Picked that display up from a passing rag and bone man. But I like when the sun shines on their wings just so. Real thing of beauty.
All right, can we get one of these guns, Sheriff?
Hey, Sheriff?
Ma'am?
What's the story with these guns?
Now these are standard issue repeaters. Pretty powerful rifles.
He'll notice they're missing.
Thankfully, I've yet to use one in the line of duty. Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of one of these.
All right, so we're gonna have to find something somewhere else.
Yeah, but I can't imagine where the heck we're gonna find like another bag and then swap them with it. Maybe in the train station.
We can try the train station.
Otherwise, I'm thinking maybe we have to talk to the guy, the scam guy, and say like, "Hey, I'm gonna distract the sheriff. You steal the bag, and then I'll meet you outside, and then you give me the bag, and then I can get you your Lola thing."
Maybe. Because yeah, we already did everything in the basically in the physician.
Yeah, unless there's a bag in here. I hear like
We can take another look.
My neighbor playing music or something.
Hello again.
Pretty loud.
There is a bag back there. We could take it.
Yeah. Do we have to distract the doctor now?
What's in the pouch?
Oh, just some supplies for house calls and emergencies.
Yeah, let's just take the. No. Okay. All right, so now let's go back to the sheriff.
Isn't the doctor gonna be suspicious that we like right after we ask, "Oh, what's in this bag?" and then it went missing after we asked that question?
He's busy. He'll never notice. He's too busy with the laudanum. All right, a little switcheroo here. All right, tell us about your sisters again,
Still
Sheriff.
here, I see.
Yeah. Are any of them single?
One's dead.
Okay, but are the others single?
Hey, Sheriff.
What's on your mind?
Could you tell me about the ladies in this photo again?
Those are my sisters, Lord bless them.
All right.
Sadie died a few months
Sucker.
after this picture was taken. I'm grateful to have this to remind me of her smile.
Got it.
Okay. Perfect. Oh, thanks. We gotta go now. Bye.
Yeah, none of them are single. Okay, we're leaving. See ya.
I only want to talk about the hot one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do a little lock picking here now.
Oops.
We gotta go talk to Lola.
This should be easy to pick. Just have to remember that rhyme I taught Bill. Good thing I wrote it down in my journal.
Okay, so what kind of... Yeah, there's the journal. Yeah, look at the locks. So I'm assuming it's gonna be what? The number 2? Does it have a little
I have
thing at
no
the top?
idea. Tumbler lock, padlock, wire lock, deadbolt.
Let's go.
Can we
Okay,
look
so
at it?
yeah, it's a
This opened in
padlock.
no time. It's just like the rhyme. Learned it by heart as a tyke and scribbled it down for posterity.
So it doesn't. Okay, so we'll say it's a padlock, which means what?
Yeah,
Wiggle
so
the
it's gonna be
key
wiggle. Yeah.
to start the fun, then take the snake for a long, long run. Wiggle the key.
Okay. So
What is this?
The tension key. Don't pick locks without it.
Which one's the snake?
A hook pick.
I'm
For
thinking.
locks
Well,
with
I think the
smaller
one,
pins.
the third one in the squiggly one, that's the snake.
Pick. Best type for getting the job done quickly. A diamond pick. This one's good for simple door locks.
Okay, so what was it? Wiggle the key? I forgot what it said.
You gotta like wiggle it.
Wiggle the key to
And
start
then
the
take
fun. Then
select.
snake for a long, long run. Wait, which?
Ooh.
Well, that's all right. Wiggle the key to start the fun. Then take the snake for a long run. It doesn't say.
I guess I would go right. We could always try right first.
I gotta stop wiggling.
We might have to like remove the wiggle.
Remove the wiggle?
I should have this open in no time. Learned it by... I should have this learned...
Really? Wiggle the key to start the fun, then take the snake for a long, long run. What the heck does that mean?
Yeah, so I would take out the other one.
Take this guy out?
Yeah.
And then
Come back. And then we can and then just let's see if we can go all the way around. Oh, it doesn't go.
I should have this open. Learned it by...
What if it's one of the other ones? No, I guess it is a padlock.
Yeah, the power. Wiggle the key to start the fun, then take the
I mean, we can just
snake.
try all four of them, right? Turn the hook freely. Which one's the hook? Is this the hook?
Oh, what did it say when we...
A diamond pick.
That's the diamond pick, was that one?
Oh, here.
Oh, yeah, hook. Okay. I think... Alright.
Okay, so maybe it's not.
Okay, so the only one we can wiggle with is the first one.
Tense the key. Choose the snake. Look round as you give it a shake. Tense the key. Okay. There's no tense. There's wiggle. I know. Wait, what was the other thing? Choose a snake. Oops. Snake. Wait, oh shit. She said something, but I clicked, so it skipped it.
I think it was just that we were gonna do it. Alright.
What the heck? Unlock. The key stays still. The diamond shines. Turn up just once, then down 3 times. Can you try that one?
Can you wiggle it? Just like, I guess, just the... It says wiggle the key, but we don't really have a key.
Here, this is the key. This thing is called the key. Eh?
The tension key.
It is called the tension key. Okay.
So this is the thing we gotta wiggle, I guess. And then it said use the diamond hook for the other one. So, wait, what did it say again? Oops. Key stays still. Up once, down 3 times. So maybe left is up. Up once, down 3 times. No, it's not working. What the heck?
Yeah, it's not like... you definitely have to use the snake, but I don't understand like why it's not...
Well, I don't... Yeah, what do you mean by long, long run?
Right.
What am I doing wrong here? That damn rhyme. Long, long run is the part I'd better not forget.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? That's the part we don't get either.
I can see all the interaction points here.
Oh.
Which are what we expect, I guess. A lock, the two things we're using, and the two other things. Oh.
Hot damn.
I don't know why. I just did random shit.
Okay. I was gonna say that's. I don't get it either, but we're in. All right. More horseshoes.
Are these lucky horseshoes? If so, they didn't work. The Smithy's cold furnace. No watch.
What we got here?
Just old ash.
We could always.
Did the blacksmith dabble as a Wainwright?
I don't know what a Wainwright is. I guess it's like a wheel maker or something.
The mirror's broken. Wonder.
Yeah, I guess so.
Luck. Doesn't look too comfortable. Nothing here.
Gotta be like the box.
And where did it strap or something like that?
Scrap metal. Must not be valuable or it'd be salvaged by now.
Like, what if it shoots out little darts and poison us and we die?
Seems the obvious place to keep valuables.
Yeah, too obvious.
Decorative or a functional hiding place?
Let's check the pot first.
All right, all
Well
right.
now, what have we here? Got what I came for. Best not to stick around.
See, I knew it.
But I want to know what's in the box.
Well, there's a cutscene playing and it's automatically kicking me out of the room. So.
Oh no! We'll never
like,
know what's the.
Yeah,
we could have gotten money.
It's like an alarm or something, and then it's game over, you know, because we got caught.
Game over. We just played dumb. Officer, I don't know where the lockpicks came from.
And also, tell me more about your sisters. Are they still single?
The one that died, how long ago? How long has she been dead for?
I'm not too picky, you know? As long as it's under like a month, say.
Surely she's single now.
Oops. I keep forgetting you have to actually... usually you click it and you immediately drag it, but here you click it, then you have to click select, then you drag it.
Here's your watch back.
Here's your watch back.
You actually got
she says it.
They didn't used to call me
we don't like this guy.
Harley for nothing.
Don't tell people that they used to call you Housebreaker Harley.
My part of the bargain held up. You gonna let me in now?
Sure, go on. Oh,
because then next time a place gets robbed, they're gonna think it's you.
But I really do appreciate you getting this for me. My dear departed Pa can rest easy again, knowing his watch is back where
it's probably not even his watch. It's probably
I was
Lola's
gonna
watch,
say,
and we
it's
stole
definitely
it from
not.
him.
It's not your watch at all, is it?
Well, it is now.
Kid, if I were you, I'd make myself scarce. Otherwise, the only way you'll be able to tell the time on that thing is by squatting over a mirror. You get me?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know what that means.
Right?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's gonna be up his.
Why does this guy look like a bad guy? It's because of his like black curly mustache, right?
She's gonna shove the watch where it don't shine.
Oh, I see. So he has to like squat over a mirror to see what it says on the watch. Oh, we gotta hurry. What do we say? Stay quiet.
Sure.
Without further ado, now present the star of our show, the last man standing at the Bleachbone Girls Showdown. The only man to defeat
Nebu's type apparently women. Alive. Optional LUL.
Yeah, I mean even woman part is optional, I think. So.
Gentleman Jake Ackerman.
All right, let's see this great show.
Yeah. Ooh, lame. I already don't like it. The glint of the infamous teeth.
Shooting blinks, I see.
For that wonderful introduction.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gentleman Jake's Wild West. We got a heck of a performance for you today, but first, allow me to introduce my brave and loyal assistant, Danny Luo.
Yay, Danny.
Hey, I like Danny.
Should have just let us talk to him earlier.
Show on the road.
I don't like Jake, but Danny's cool.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you rope a steer.
Ha 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 ha.
Danny.
Good one.
Lasso yourself one
It's
someday.
so funny.
It's like, I guess. Like, whatever.
Heckle.
Oh, too late, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. We're supposed to do an article on him.
Instead, but Billy Boakes had never fought. Somebody so prepared. Jake drew his gun.
Bam, bam.
The bastard crashed down with a thud. The legendary foe lay dead, defeated, in the mud.
Stay quiet. Like, we're gonna be objective journalists, right?
Safe option.
And now for a most challenging proposition.
You can shoot the green one.
The greatest feat of marksmanship
But I mean, it's a fake gun, right? So it's not even.
It's gotta be.
So
Charlie keeps whirling aloft in such
There's
a
an explosive in the green one.
Ladies and gentlemen, affix your eyes on that green ball in particular, and do not dare blink.
Don't blink.
But a single bullet, I will pluck it from the very air.
Wow. Quiet. You're like not impressed.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our show. Thank you all so much. You've been a truly magnanimous, magnificent, and majestic audience.
And you can take home a piece of the legend. Come on down to the Check of Diamonds to get an autograph or a souvenir ferrotype. We'll be there until last call. Stop by and shake hands with Gentleman Jake.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You gotta buy your t-shirt. Get your merch.
yeah. I'm the only one who laughed. There's no crowd.
Yeah.
The people trying to rush to get out. No code check.
But the tickets were sold out.
Yeah, because they have one. To get one.
I need that money now.
you knew the deal going in, Charlie. There's nothing I can do about it.
We'll see about that.
Hope I'm not interrupting, gentlemen.
My friend here was just saying his farewells.
Bye.
Charlie. Please do
Okay,
pardon that
Charlie.
unpleasant display. What can I do for you, my dear?
Name's Harley Leger. I'd like to interview you for the Rosewater Post.
Well, shucks, it would be my pleasure, Miss Leger. Shall we go upstairs to my room? Beats standing out here in the dust.
Lead on.
Miss Leger, permit me to introduce my associate, Danny Luo.
We've met, actually. Not formally, I suppose. Nice to properly make your acquaintance, Miss Leger.
Likewise, Mr. Luo.
Please, you can call me Danny. Everybody does.
So what did you think of the show? Pretty spectacular, huh?
It was good.
Yeah,
sure.
good is fine. It was.
Yes,
I've seen better.
Definitely the word for it.
I'm glad you think so. Shall we proceed with the interview?
Right.
Tell me your real story.
Sure.
So who is the real Gentleman Jake?
Mercy me. That's a hell of a question. Now, I ain't much for philosophizing, Miss Leger, so I'll just say this. In my case, what you see is what you get.
That's not true.
See. Well, okay then. How did you come to pick Rosewater as your latest venue?
Simple.
That's a good question.
Plenty of folk in this town are looking for a good show. I ain't so hoity-toity as to think El Presidio or Los Virgenes are the only places worth visiting. After spending all day bent double over a pan in a creek or working his keister off down in a mine, a man is entitled to some amusement, wouldn't you say?
You're clearly a man of great deeds. Which would you say has been your greatest?
I value all my accomplishments equally.
All his answers are bullshit. Like,
I'm not feeling a story here.
Yeah.
Do that.
What a noble sentiment.
I like to think so.
There's gotta be something more to this.
Is there anything that frightens the mighty gentleman Jake?
You know, somebody once told me, fear is only as deep as the mind allows.
I feel like the real story...
Yeah, someone keep calling me Gentleman Jack. I'm not Jack, I'm Jake.
Marauders, bandits,
I feel like the real story is going to be like, Charlie's going to murder Jake, and then we're going to cover that as a scoop, right? Because they were like in this little fight earlier before, so...
Hey, don't you have an appointment with Miss Sally this evening?
Damn, you're right. Sorry to cut
Oh
things
no,
short,
we didn't get to
Mr.
ask all our
Dare.
questions.
I've got another engagement I need to prepare for.
I
don't think you need to prepare for it. I think...
I appreciate your time.
Well, I look
What?
forward to reading
Girl,
your
there's
story
nothing
in the
there.
next edition. Danny, see the lady out, would you?
Yeah, here we go. Here's the scoop about
Good
to
meeting
happen.
you, Danny. Guess I'll see you
We're
around.
gonna get in a boxing fight again.
Charlie goes
Pow,
up.
Spitfire Harley on the way.
Hey,
Yeah.
you were in the show. Nice juggling.
Thank you, ma'am. Jake, get your ass out here right now, you four-flusher.
Here's the real story.
Yeah.
Now, what's all the ruckus?
Don't
I
play
want my
fool with
money.
me, Ackerman. You know damn well why I'm here. You might think you can give me the runaround, but I wonder if my friends here won't convince you to pay up.
Charlie. Didn't anybody ever tell you only cowards get others to solve their problems for them?
You slum-guzzling bastard. I'm gonna fix that wobbling jaw of yours.
Come on up here, then.
Pew pew.
Are you sure you won't reconsider, Charlie?
Shut the hell up and get out of my way. McGuire!
Yeah, get out of my way, Danny.
Why take
Everyone's
care
a
of the
kid, even
kid?
though they look 35.
He didn't even do anything.
Let's dance, cowboy.
Pew pew.
Poor
Oh my
Danny.
goodness.
Suggest you clear out while you can, little lady. This could get ugly.
Poor Denny's
Where
is
I'm
lit.
standing, it's
Yeah.
pretty damn ugly already.
Boy,
Oh,
you
shit.
don't know I'm... Shit,
Hey.
Spitfire Harry.
That's how you want it, huh? Fine. I'll let the boss deal with you when he's done.
Auto saving.
We can
Wait.
totally take him out.
Yeah,
Can we fight him?
How do we do the fighting minigame? Punch.
Punch.
Block off.
Hey.
We can do this all day.
There's gotta be a better way to punch him. Come on now.
You're in my way, you lummox.
And that's
Yeah,
where
you
I'm
lummox.
staying.
Alright, let's punch this guy then, I guess.
Can we punch? Oh, knock out. Yeah, let's do it.
Don't start any trouble, lady.
Well, try and stop me.
Can we not?
Hey,
I guess not.
start
We
any
can
trouble,
yell at
lady.
him, I guess.
Oops. Wait, you keep moving around. I keep missing my clicks.
I've seen pregnant cows more graceful than you.
I take the bottle and,
Oh, he didn't care.
and smash on his head.
Hey,
Oh.
Oh,
don't start any trouble, lady.
Can we
Or
hit that
what?
red button?
oh yeah, doesn't that like swing open and it'll smack him in the face maybe?
Yeah. Hit the red button. Hit the red button.
Whoopsie
Sucker. All right, now we can grab.
Just take
we
his
can
money.
search him.
Yeah.
Nothing on him but the stench.
Ew. Can we take that and then hit that guy over the head?
Oops.
Danny, we gotta take you out of trouble.
Hey, nice one.
Not the most honorable way of winning a fight, but these boys were hardly playing fair.
Hey, Charlie. Looks like your guys weren't as tough as you hoped.
Pow.
Bam, right in the kisser.
Whoo-wee. That got the old blood pumping.
You've got some interesting associates, Mr. Ackerman. If you'll excuse me, I have an article to write.
Hang on just a minute.
It's gonna be totally
I'd be
acerbic.
a fool to just let you walk away after that performance. Come on back up here. I've got a business proposition that
Oh boy,
may interest
we're
you.
gonna join his circus.
What about Miss Sally?
Oh my
She
goodness.
can wait. All right,
Heck of a
Miss
hangover.
Legere, I won't
That's the
beat
chicken
around
we
the
got.
bush. Danny and I are looking to get some folks together for a job, and I think you'd make a damn fine addition to the team.
What sort of job?
Ever hear of Dr. Bennett Clark?
Yes.
I don't. Is that the doctor in our town?
Yeah. I think.
Of course. The etheric
Oh no,
researcher.
it's the aesthetic
What about him?
researcher.
Dr.
Oh,
Clark
the
moved out
one.
here not
Okay,
long
yeah,
after
yeah,
the
that's
big
right.
disaster
We read that.
back in Lamplight City.
Yeah.
He kept up his research, even did some demonstrations at the Opera House. Till one day, he just up and vanished. Nobody's seen hide nor hair of him in nearly a year.
Okay.
You said you weren't gonna be around the bush, so like, what the hell?
I know,
That's
right?
Okay, so get to the point already.
We're going in search of Dr. Clark's fortune.
Come again?
The feller was loaded. Somehow he managed to talk a bunch of big money investors from back east into financing his research. All those gizmos and doodads don't come cheap, you know? We find his stash, we'll all be rolling in it for years to come.
Stash? What stash? Surely it's all just numbers on a ledger somewhere.
Nope, I'm telling you, he kept his assets in cold, hard cash.
So you're looking to rob a man blind just because nobody knows where he is?
Now, nothing so uncouth as that. Picture this, a swashbuckling pirate captain, his vessel freighted with treasure. The vast fleets of law and order circling him, closing in. He digs a hole in the sands of some sun-kissed tropical beach to conceal his ill-gotten loot and makes himself scarce. Circumstance conspires to deprive him of the opportunity to return. Now, is the brave treasure hunter who seeks and unearths the bounty guilty of robbery? Or is he just returning to the world what would otherwise lie forgotten and worthless? See, we're not
Pretty sure it's still robbery.
Yep.
The money in question was meant to bankroll his etheric research. Since that's been outlawed, he can't touch it. And it's a drop in the ocean for the investors. They'll never miss it.
How many folks are you planning on bringing into this?
That depends on what we find. But I promise you, we'll all get a fair split. Enough to make it all worthwhile.
What's your plan?
Clark had a lab nearby, a couple miles outside of town. Last place anybody saw him. We poke around there, retrace his steps, and it should lead us straight to the loot.
Alright, so this is like the
Now,
real
call me
story.
crazy, but I get the impression you're not entirely convinced.
No, I'm not.
Which one do we say?
Sarcastic. No, probably either the first one. Well, I don't know. Maybe the first one.
Truth be told, I'm not. How can you be sure Clark isn't just holed up in some cave with his cash? Or that someone didn't off him so they could claim it for themselves? We follow Clark, and whatever vanished him could end up vanishing us, too.
I admit we're asking you to put a lot of faith in us. Hell, I'd probably be just as incredulous were I in your position.
Mr. Ackerman's a good man, Miss Legere. He's never led me astray in all the time I've known him.
I appreciate it, Danny, but
Okay,
I think
Danny.
Miss Legere's gonna need a little more than just your word. Look,
Yeah.
I've known quite a few moneyed folk in my time. They all got one thing in common. You know what that is?
You're gonna tell me. They love to spend their riches.
This
They don't
is
give
like
a crap
basically
about
what you
people. I feel like we should go with that.
Please, enlighten me.
They're good at keeping their money safe. Clark's cash is out there. I just know it. As far as your safety, you just took out a couple of brutes twice our size. It's plain to see you can take care of yourself.
You bet I can.
With my pistols, and Mr. Ackerman can talk his way out of anything. But we could use.
I believe that.
in the fights.
Besides, stick around old Jake long enough and you'll have enough material to write a whole book. Forget a measly little write-up in the local rag. I'm offering you a front row seat to a much better show. So,
Well, he's talking about himself in third person. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Also, I don't know that she's actually a good fighter because, like, we say she's a good fighter, but she couldn't even beat up that one guy. Every time she threw a punch, she caught it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he's like, well.
And she kept doing the same thing. I was like, girl, you're supposed to be able to take people out. What's up with this?
Yeah. So what do we say?
Ooh, it would make a good story. Or I'm in, but no funny business sounds pretty good too. I don't know.
All right, Mr. Ackerman, I'm in. But try anything funny, and I walk.
Understood.
You won't
All right.
regret this, Mr.
No nonsense.
We'll set out for the lab at daybreak. And please, call me Jake.
So what do I tell our boss, Joni?
Don't worry about it.
Dr. Clark's laboratory is a short hike from Rosewater. After getting run out of Lamplight City, this is where he went to ground. A secluded desert facility where he could get up to who knows what. Jake, Danny, and I head there at first light to see what secrets he left behind.
And what about that fancy rich woman?
Quite a sight.
Yeah, we got the fancy rich woman. We've got the person that was thrown out the window that we have no idea what's going on with.
Greater than ours, Miss Leger.
A lot of open threads.
And we just
here.
left our job.
Okay, so go take a look, Jake. What are you waiting for?
Can we talk?
What's on your mind?
I don't really care about him.
Enough jabber.
Okay.
Let's push on.
I was like, why are we going? You want me to take the lead? What's
Danny?
going on?
Ma'am?
Yeah, I guess they want me to take the lead.
We should get a move
Okay.
All right.
All right.
What if it's booby trapped?
Well, we're dead.
Keep out. Oh, we're gonna have to do the freaking lockpicking thing again.
Oh my goodness. All right.
The door's not wide open for us.
How come there's a box on the left, but it looks like it's
That's a
broken?
serious-looking lock.
Way too complicated for these lockpicks.
So,
Yeah.
how are we supposed to get
Is it
in?
like bottles or something? Locksmith.
Maybe we could find something to smash the door in, like a battering ram.
That's a possibility. My old pal Captain Stokes is stationed nearby at Fort Beaumont. He owes me a favor, or two.
Maybe he could give us some high-powered equipment to get inside.
You read my mind, Danny boy. Wouldn't do any harm to take a look around out here first, though.
Maybe we could just find some TNT lying around.
Yeah, what's this broken box?
Right?
Dr. Clark really liked his sarsaparilla. There must be at least 30 empty bottles in these crates.
I once
Molotov
drank 10
cocktail.
bottles of sarsaparilla for a bet.
Did you win?
Well,
Of course it did, Danny.
yes, and no.
Doing some tidying, are we?
We might find some use for these. Come help me. I can't carry them all myself.
Hey, I ain't gonna start belly aching if you want to go around collecting refuse. Might fetch us a few shillings if we sell them back at the Jack of Diamonds.
That's
There
not
you go.
why I'm collecting them,
And
but that's
some for
okay.
you.
Thanks.
All right, anything in the
Dr. Clark
mailbox?
really liked his sarsaparilla. Must take ages for any correspondence to get out here.
Probably beats having to hike into town, though.
Looks like Clark missed his last mail delivery.
Suspicious.
Seems to be from another scientist.
February 12th, 1850. Dr. Clark, I hope this letter finds you well. Upon hearing news of the reactionary and ignorant ban our leaders have seen fit to impose, my thoughts went to you and your thankless labors in the wilderness. When they hounded you out after the expo, and I wouldn't be surprised if Leroy's cronies sabotaged your display to discredit you, you were undaunted. After enduring such a trying year, I know how much building that lab out there meant to you. A turning point in your fortunes, or so it seemed. Yet I am sure you will persevere once more. One day when rationality again prevails in the halls of government and this silly thing is lifted, I hope to take you up on your offer of a tour. If you've returned to the bosom of civilization by then, all the better. With warm regards, Dr. Roderick Nethersole. P.S. How you managed to rig a TT-180 console to control both your equipment and door mechanisms still baffles me. Mine is destined for the scrapyard.
TT
All right, so we gotta find that
180 console?
TT.
What the heck?
Right.
The good doctor was pretty self-sufficient out here.
Where's this console?
Right.
Wonder if Dr. Clark boarded these up himself.
We
Locked up tight.
Whoever closed this place up really didn't want anybody getting in.
Bosom.
Yeah, he said bosom.
This is one of the sturdiest locks I've ever seen.
I think we're gonna need to get creative. The fort stockpile might have something that could help.
Fort stockpile. Where's that?
Like a long way from here, I think. He said he had a friend, like a general or something like that, and he said we can go there and ask him for equipment. So
Can we like Molotov cocktail this out and like throw a flaming sarsaparilla at the building or something?
oh,
Never mind. His friend's right here.
What are you doing? This is no place for sightseers.
And just who in the ether are you?
Such
Yeah.
disrespect. You toy with forces you do not understand.
are you Dr. Clark?
The lady asked you a question, sir.
I know, right?
Heed my warning. Stay away from this place. Its mysteries are not for you.
Hey,
Ooh.
wait!
He dropped his hat.
Not his hat.
You forgot your hat?
What was that all about?
Good question.
Do you think the hat's made out of tinfoil? It is, I think.
Yes.
Tinfoil. Why was that man wearing it as a hat?
We can wear it.
This isn't
Oh my
really my
goodness.
style.
If we select it, can we do something with it?
Now there's something you don't see every day.
You can say that again.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we can combine a few things,
sign
but
of
I don't
that
know what
odd
we
bearded
combine the
fellow.
tinfoil
I
with.
wonder where he scampered off to.
I reckon we got ourselves bigger fish to fry right now, Miss Leger.
No, this must be the fort.
Oh, okay.
I guess we can go ask him for his stuff.
We need some TNT.
Yeah.
We need to blow it to smithereens.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a show!
It keeps the aliens who run the government from reading your mind.
Good though.
The hat? Yeah.
Fair.
That thing has seen some action.
What's this? Like a guard booth?
Nobody in sight, but I'm sure there are guards somewhere. Hey, anybody in there?
What is it?
Oh, there is somebody in there.
More unannounced visitors? Must be my lucky day. What country exiled you?
None. We just want to speak with Captain Stokes.
Afraid he's indisposed.
Why don't you tell Stokes that Jake Ackerman needs a word?
Not the Jake Ackerman.
At your service.
We're not in the market for entertainment. It's like I said. Oh, damn blasted. Would you knock it off with the shooting already? I can't hear myself think!
He's really angry.
He is.
You call yourself a soldier when the sound of gunfire sets you quivering like a coward? Pathetic.
She got his number.
Look, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
What if we make them stop shooting? Then will you let us in?
Can we do that?
Asking to see Captain Stokes if it wasn't important.
I opened the gate for the last person who said that to me today. And what did I get as a reward? His 2 cronies raising hell for the past hour. No, ma'am, not again.
Not again.
Would you happen to know anything about the lab just over that way?
No, and quite frankly, I don't care to.
What do you all get up to in this place?
I'm really not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Carry on, soldier.
Right.
No handles.
All right.
Must only open from the inside.
Can we talk to them at all? The people that are shooting?
Caramba!
Sturdy.
Caramba!
Excuse me? I said, excuse me. Hey!
Caramba, you made me miss. What do you want?
Ooh.
Who are you, and what are you doing out here?
I am Marisol de la Vega, Lieutenant General of the Constitutional Army of New Spain. My compadre is Corporal Eugenio Garcia.
Pleasure. I'm Harley Leger, and these are my associates Jake Ackerman and Danny Luo.
Good to meet you. In answer to your second question, Eugenio and I are practicing our shooting while we wait for our jefe to conclude his business.
Who did you say you were waiting for?
Our leader, General Filomeno Marquez. Surely you've heard of him.
We should lie.
You want to lie or you don't?
I mean, I don't know. What would get us into her good graces? I'm not sure.
So you want to lie?
Yeah, I think I do.
Right.
Yes, of course. Who hasn't heard of the great General Marquez?
Me, for one.
Your companion would do well to educate himself. Perhaps General Marquez will see fit to honor you with his presence when he emerges from the belly of the beast.
God,
Do you know anything
Jack
about the
or Jake or whatever their name is.
That abandoned wreck is a laboratory?
It was at some point.
Clearly, you know more about it than I do.
Say, do you think you could practice your shooting somewhere else?
Why?
No.
Fort Guard isn't happy about the noise.
Well, then maybe he should choose another profession.
She's not wrong, but
You're pretty good.
I'm trying to get in.
I bet I can beat you at shooting.
I am the best shot in New Spain.
Care to prove it?
Gladly. But a large stationary target such as this is not suitable for a contest. If you wish to challenge me, find some moving targets.
Can we use these bottles?
Oh no.
Indeed.
Oh,
we
the
can.
bottles.
Very well. Prepare to be humiliated.
Say, Jake, could you give us a hand?
My pleasure.
So he's gonna throw the bottles and we gotta shoot them or
How many
something?
bottles are there?
Okay,
About
good
30.
luck.
Then we will each shoot at 5. Whoever breaks the most
Okay.
wins.
Sounds fair.
I am feeling
Win.
generous this morning. Would you like the opportunity to practice first?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to please.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how this really game works.
Yeah.
Very well.
Ready with those bottles, Jake?
Yep, get ready. Set.
So I just
I like
click
how
on
we're
them?
the bottles we're gonna use
Oh,
later.
fuck,
Don't
that's
worry.
fast.
Oh my goodness.
Holy shit.
Coming.
Hot damn.
Oh, you got it!
Pure luck.
Nice!
Bottle in the air.
Nice shot.
Alright.
Nice shot.
Not bad. Let us see if you can repeat that performance. All right, for real.
For real this time.
Ready?
Oh no, you better do it.
I missed.
What? Oh
Here
no.
we go.
What?
Get it.
What
Oh,
the heck? Jake, you're fucking me up.
Bottle in the air.
You did it differently in practice versus what you did for real.
Coming.
Pure luck.
What the heck?
My turn.
I only got one.
Oh my god, she's gonna wipe the floor with us.
Here we go.
Jake, you like threw them easy during practice, then you threw them difficult during the real thing. You're like, what the heck?
Incoming.
Jake's like, I thought you were gonna be able to shoot these.
Yeah, if you throw it the same way you threw it during practice, I would have. But you do it different, then it's gonna fuck me up. It's like, Jake, can I speak to you for a moment?
Jake, we talk about this.
What's on your mind?
You're like, Jake, when you threw them for her,
Yeah, wait,
don't be nice.
Why don't you shoot the balls?
How
Since
about
you're
an
the
encore of your juggling ball trick? Beat that lady at
Right?
shooting, and we can get her to practice elsewhere.
I see. Not a bad plan, but I make it a point never to perform without a crowd.
God, this
Oh my
guy.
god, Jake, now's all the time.
But a little practice couldn't hurt him.
Enough jabber. Let's push on.
All right.
Yeah.
What did I do it?
Hey, Danny?
Ma'am?
Can you
You
teach
said
that
before
show
you were
off a
good with your
lesson?
pistols.
Yeah.
Think you can teach that show off a lesson?
It'll be my pleasure.
Alright, he did say he was good
Excuse
with.
me, ma'am.
She already hates us.
What do you want, boy?
I think I'd like to beat you at that bottle shooting.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, good luck.
Kid, let's see what you got.
Why don't
Wait,
you go
it's
first?
not.
Show me how it's done.
My pleasure.
Ready, set, incoming.
Pew pew.
Caramba!
Here we go.
Take that!
Here we go.
Dale!
Here we go.
Dale.
Híjole!
Here we go.
Alright, she
Dale!
lost more this time than she did when she was going against you.
Yep. Don't worry about the warnings. Just throw.
Freaking Danny.
Damn, Danny is good.
Just throw all 5 of them at the same time, you know? It's fine.
Chinito de mierda. Eugenio,
Uh-huh.
vamos de aquí.
Alright, you get out of here.
Never mind her. That was some fine shooting.
That was some fine shooting.
Yo, Danny is goat.
Yeah,
I would have
he
beaten
is
her
good.
eventually.
Indeed. I was getting
No, you should have been like mighty impressed by Danny. Now you're all like sore. Now you're a sore loser.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right,
It's
now
okay.
we can talk to Gara because we got rid of that
Right.
for us. So we did you a favor, now you do us a favor.
Right.
What is it?
Sure is a nice, peaceful morning, isn't it?
What happened?
He had to look. He can't just
I
hear
know, right?
that they stopped shooting.
Elsewhere now.
He's like, I don't believe
Time
it.
is to let us in.
So long as you promise to keep it down.
Deal.
Alright.
Well, now, what have we here?
I appreciate your hospitality, Captain, but I must admit I am perplexed by the change in your position.
It's not my
That not the guy that
position,
came out the
General
window?
Marquez. It's the position of the government of the Commonwealth of Vespuccia. I have some discretion in the execution of my orders, but I'm sure you can appreciate that there's a chain of command.
I am, of course, most grateful for the aid you have rendered in the past. I am sure that your recommendations carry weight with your superiors. If you would be willing to lend your influence in support of our cause.
Perhaps we can speak of this at another time, Mr. Marquez. As I said, I have other concerns to deal with.
Of course. I look forward to our next meeting.
Captain Stokes, you're a difficult man to see.
Ackerman, how the hell are you?
Leave this to me. I'll have Stokes eaten from the palm of my hand.
I feel like he's gonna fuck everything up.
I know.
Madam? Just a moment.
You look familiar.
I've seen you before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Oh, he
fell
is the
out
guy.
the window.
He's the guy.
I'm surprised you saw much of anything.
I
after
didn't.
that
I thought it was just a coincidence, but you're right. He is the guy.
I thought it was too, but
I am
that's
grateful
funny.
for your assistance. Although I would have preferred to keep the law out of it. That sheriff is too eager to question outsiders. What's your name, anyway?
Harley Leger. This is Danny Luo, and over there is Jake Ackerman.
Sir?
Damn, just give up all the information, girl.
Marquez. Though Filomeno seems to be difficult for you Vespuccians, so you may call me...
Vespuccian.
Phil it is. Good to meet you.
And you? What brings you to the fort?
Sounds like we're like capuchin monkeys, Vespuccians.
Do we tell him, or was he just passing through, or what?
You know, we can, I don't know, we can tell them we're going to the abandoned...
We're looking for
I don't
help
know.
getting into the
Because I don't know how
lab
secret our
out
plan
there.
is, you know?
And
Right, I know.
Old ruin.
See, now he wants to know why.
Joke. It might make a nice hotel.
We were
He
thinking it
doesn't
might
need to
make
know.
a nice hotel. Just need to spruce it up a bit. Then we can charge folks for rustic desert stays.
A
that's
Vespuccian with a
not-
sense of humor. I suppose stranger things have happened. In any case, there may be something in there to interest me as well. In fact, I could get the laboratory open so we could both go in. If Stokes were not so
Ooh.
stingy with his munitions.
How do you mean?
My specialty is demolitions and explosives.
All right,
I just
TNT.
do not have any on hand right now. I thought perhaps the captain might once again be willing to assist a fellow warrior in a righteous cause, but...
It's like I told Mr. Marquez, my hands are tied. Much as I'd like to
I
help,
thought you owed
I've
some
got enough to worry
favors.
about with my men missing. In fact, I was just heading out
Oh,
to search, so...
if we go find his men, maybe he'll give us a
Hold your
TNT.
horses, Captain. How about we come with? I'm sure you could use the extra eyes.
It's mighty
There's
kind of you,
always
Ackerman.
something else.
Can't promise
Somebody
it'll be safe,
that
though.
we gotta
We'll
go
be going
fix
near
their
native
problems
territory.
for.
Come on, Stokes. You forget who you're talking to? I laugh in the face of danger. We'll ride with you.
Your friend is quite the braggadocio, no?
Yes.
What do we say?
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
That he is, and he doesn't ever seem to let up.
You're all in then?
Apparently so.
I will accompany you as well.
Sorry, who
Oh,
are you?
Y'all
don't
can
worry
get
about
acquainted
it.
on the trail. Let's get going. Sun's almost
Yeah, I don't
up.
know how if this is a good situation or not, because like
Appreciate y'all coming
now
out with me.
Marquez is
Strength
also
in
like,
numbers
oh, I
and all
also want
that.
to go into the
My
lab,
pleasure,
you know,
Captain.
and this is supposed to be a secret
Yeah,
mission.
we got him and the
First Lieutenant
captain
John Mulberry.
and Danny and
Well, Danny and Jake and us, we're like the plan was the three of us are going to secretly go in, right? But now this guy's like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm going to
but-
captain too, and they're like, it's supposed to be a secret.
it's like the worst kept secret in Australia. Is that what it was?
He left leading the patrol last evening, and they
I'm
never
not sure what
returned.
flag that.
I just hope the natives didn't get him. Things have been a bit tense of late.
On the subject
Yeah,
of missing people,
might as well
did you
just
ever cross
get some
paths with
info.
Dr. Bennett Clark?
The mad doctor? No, ma'am. My man and I steered clear of him. Used to be we'd see strange lights and hear weird noises coming from his lab. Don't know what he was up to out there, but weren't natural.
You've been stationed
Weren't
at Fort Beaumont
natural.
long?
Nearly 4 years now. For the most part, it's a fairly quiet post. Of course, Rosewater's nearby and usually good for a diversion.
On that note, I'd be honored to have you at my show, Captain.
Ah, yes. Soon enough, Ackerman.
So which one of you wants to wear this tin hat?
Mulberry's disappearance.
Our patrol perimeter goes close to their village. Wouldn't be the first time we've come to blows over boundaries. They fall back once they see our superior firepower. Thankfully, they haven't got guns, but they've been getting mighty bold lately.
So you're saying they've gotten aggressive when you've gone near their land? Sounds to me like they're just defending themselves.
Listen, Leger,
I agree.
with all due respect, you've no idea what you're talking about. We've already given these folks an inch, but they have taken a mile. The government's tried appeasing them with treaties and such, but those ain't worth the paper they're written on. You'd sooner reason with a coyote.
Well, I think
Nobody cares what you think.
Not my hat.
Engines!
All right,
Dang.
don't worry. We're gonna thin out our party here, so it's all okay.
I was like, all the good action scenes are behind his black
So far,
screen.
we've been stymied in our efforts to search Clark's laboratory.
Fade to
Captain
black.
Stokes let out a search patrol, and he let all us supplicants tag along. But it wasn't enough to deter the native war party that ambushed us.
Oh, we got caught, I guess.
Stokes slipped the trap laid for him, leaving us four to stand in his stead. Now we await until
Oh my
he
God.
captures and some
Stokes.
sign of our fate.
Well, isn't this a fine turn of events?
Why are you angry? You said you wanted to come along. Nobody forced you.
All right. What
What if
kind
it's
of
just-
locks on this
I
door?
was gonna say, what if it's just not locked? Why don't you just leave?
Doesn't look very sturdy.
but it's barred on the other side.
But I would not give for a stick or two of dynamite right now.
I hear ya.
Must be for storage.
You can search them.
Completely empty.
Gotta be something else around here.
Wonder what they use these for.
Head catchers would be my guess.
Hey, it's so funny.
It was not
Dang,
meant
Danny's nervous and scared. He's
Yeah.
pacing and
Empty.
Yeah.
For now.
for now.
I don't think they have anything to do with heads.
This basket's full of soap.
Yeah, at least we
Take
can
it.
keep clean.
Uh-huh. Except there is no water in here.
God,
Let's hope we can get out of
Phil,
here.
calm down. You're Debbie Downer.
Yeah, surely
All
we
right, we
can
took
like.
some soap.
Isn't there a thing where you like carve soap into a knife or something like that? Like that's what they do in prisons or
I'm
something.
sure you could.
I suppose all of these were made here. Quite a collection.
So the only other thing I think we can do is yell at.
Smell.
Smells like lye.
Is that something? I don't know what lye is. Like, is it?
Does
Does it
I
dissolve
think
stuff? Can we dissolve the walls or
Is
something?
kind of corrosive.
Now, if only I had some water.
Can we get
Can we
water?
combine it with the tin hat? Why not?
Dried corn. At least we won't starve.
If that's all there is, starving might be preferable.
I'm kind of with him on that.
Really? You don't like corn?
Well, not dried corn. It's just
dried corn.
If that.
I mean, starving is pretty miserable. I think if I were starving, I'd say, okay, fine, give me, pass the dried corn over.
It's quite ornate. Brightens the place up, I suppose.
It is noble to find beauty in dark moments, but perhaps not so very useful.
All right, what can we do? Can we combine anything?
Oops.
Oh no, I guess not.
No, it doesn't look like you can combine items in this game.
Okay.
We still have the lockpicks, though.
We do have lockpicks.
Not the best quality lockpicks, but they'll do in a pinch.
Can we? Well, it says it's barred from the outside, so I guess we can just like yell at the door.
Do they speak English?
Hey, anybody out
I would
there?
think so.
Let us out.
I'd save my breath if I was you.
Can you give the guy the lie? I mean, the demolition expert? Maybe he can like jury rig something up with that.
Soap? Just what are you trying to say?
Yeah, we insulted him. See?
I guess not.
Phil?
Eh?
Make lighten up.
What do we do?
Make a joke.
I never imagined volunteering for a search party would include free accommodation.
I must say, of everyone I have shared a jail cell with, you have the liveliest sense of humor.
All right.
So this isn't the first time you've been locked up?
Certainly not. At least these
That doesn't
people
surprise
seem more hospitable to their prisoners than the Spanish.
Got any suggestions for how we might get out of here?
Not just yet. I want to see how things play out.
What do you mean?
That's not helpful,
Something about
Phil.
This does not feel right.
Yeah,
No
considering the
reason to
general
our captors.
is not in here
Cannot
with
devise
us.
anything until that changes.
Did you see what became of Captain Stokes?
Yes, though I wish I had not.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
He turned and ran, took his men and abandoned us. To think I held him as a man of honor. Bastardo!
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Forgive me, but
Not the pottery!
not abide a deserter.
It takes a low sort to abandon someone who's counting on you. I'll just be over here.
Yeah, when he said like,
Can we do anything with the shards now?
he said pinche cobabre or whatever. I'm like, oh, that sounds. Was it like pinched by cobras? What? But, no, it just means he ran away. Gotcha.
I thought they were gonna be like, oh, he's dead. Yeah, but no. All right. We have a.
This ceramic shard's got a very sharp edge.
Yeah. Now can we? We can't combine that, right? Oh, we can.
I don't know a thing about
Oh.
carving.
Oh, but she doesn't know anything about carving.
Okay, so the things we can't do anything with, it won't let us. But
But
can
we
we
do have
like?
a knife, kind of, now with the ceramic thing.
Hey, Danny?
What is it?
Yeah, can he do anything with it? We stop
Wrong.
piecing.
Nervous?
Aren't you?
Not really. I don't think these folks mean us any harm. If they did, they wouldn't have gone through the trouble of capturing us.
I didn't think of it that way. I sure hope you're right.
All right. Yeah. Does he have any? Maybe he's got some ideas,
any
right?
thoughts on
Oh,
how we
he'll
might
make
get
more
out?
shards or something.
My guns, so...
Oh no.
Oh, really? You should ask Jake. He's the one with all the clever tricks.
I guess that's
You
true.
and Jake must have gotten into scrapes like this before, right?
Well, I have, yes. Although it was before I met Jake. But is this really the time for stories?
Fair enough. Perhaps another time.
Danny, not this time. When?
Were you able to see how Captain
Yeah,
Stokes
we might
fared?
not
I
live
lost
past this
sight of him
time.
when I got knocked off my horse. I can't believe he just left us. Why would he do that?
He's an asshole.
Hey, Jake?
Miss
What
Leger?
a jerk.
Making yourself comfortable?
Not really. His bench is hard as a rock. Could do with some back support, too. But it's as good a place as any to think of a way out of here.
All right, well, you got any
ideas for
ways?
escaping yet?
You'll be the first to know, I assure you.
Did you manage to see what became of Captain Stokes?
No, I was a mite preoccupied. Just as well. If I'd known he was running off, I'd have shown him a thing or two.
Surely a fellow of daring do like yourself has been in a predicament like this before?
More times than I can count.
How do you manage to get free?
Well, you gotta understand, every situation's different. The easiest way is usually bribing a guard. But sometimes, you gotta get creative. Well, it's one time But
yes.
no, that wouldn't work here.
Why not?
Because I'd need a few things, and coming by them in here will be next to impossible.
Maybe
Got
not.
a plan, it's at least worth trying.
I reckon you're right.
What do we
The
need?
main thing I need is something pliable, like wax or soft
Like
wood.
soap?
Then something
Yeah,
sharp
exactly.
to shape it with.
Like this
And finally,
ceramic
Got it.
thing?
shiny material. Metallic
Like this
looking would be
tin foil?
best. Find me those things.
Literally, I have all 3 things.
Yeah, right?
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Okay, can we go back and talk to him?
Here's a sharp
This
thing.
sharp enough for you?
It'll do.
Okay. Gotta do that with everything? Ugh. Alright, take the soap.
Is this pliable enough for you?
This'll do nicely.
Don't worry, here's shiny thing right here.
Will this work for what you need?
Shiny and metallic. Perfect.
So he's gonna make like a fake knife or something like that? Like he's gonna wrap
Well, I'll be a
the
monkey's
soap
uncle.
in
got
metal and make it look like a
everything.
knife?
Sure did. Now, will you tell me
I
about
don't
this
I don't
plan of
understand the
yours?
shiny
I'm
part
bluffing our
yet.
way
So it
out.
looks like metal, I
Give
guess.
me a few minutes and you'll see what I mean.
Oh, he's gonna make it look like a gun. He's going to
a
like
gun?
carve
Yeah,
it.
maybe. I was thinking
Yeah,
make it look
and
like
then
a
he's
knife,
gonna put-
but, yeah. Okay, that could work. Yep, you're right.
Voila.
That looks nothing like a gun. That's the worst gun I've ever seen.
Carve a gun
Pew pew!
out of soap and wrap it in tinfoil?
That's right.
What a silly idea. Yeah, let's go with that one.
It's certainly creative, I'll give you that.
Necessity is the mother of invention, as they say. Anyhow, soon as somebody comes in, I'll draw this and catch them off guard. You knock them out in the confusion, then we make our escape.
And you have confidence this will work?
These folk don't know firearms, they can't tell the difference.
But, what if...
Hello in there? I'm coming in.
Oh shit!
Well,
It's a hot girl.
Who is this?
Instead of knocking her unconscious, maybe I can startle her with a kiss.
Greetings. I'm Nadine. I've come to...
hands up!
Oh my goodness, we didn't really have to
Is
do
that
this.
a fake gun?
She really knows.
Yes?
Yeah, she's like, dude, I'm
Don't
not
mind
done.
my friend here. Nadine, was it?
Yes, Nadine Redbird.
Harley Leger.
I don't think you want to count Jake as a friend, okay?
So just what is it you want from us?
The chief sent me to make sure none of you were hurt. She also wants to speak with whoever's in charge of your group.
That's
would
me.
be me.
All
No!
sir, but after that little trick you just pulled, you're out of the running.
I'll go.
Exactly.
All right, come with me.
What's the name of that test in movies where 2 women and they have to not talk about a man? I forgot the name of the test.
Yes.
But you know what
Miss
test I'm
Harley
talking about.
Leger,
I do,
representing
yes.
the captives.
Thank you, Nadine. You may return and tend to the others.
I will.
Enter and be welcome.
Yeah, it's got like a woman's name, I think.
You may call me Chief Lutzi. I am responsible for the people of this village.
Pleasure's all mine.
You have violated the borders of the Autumn Nation, duly established by recognized treaty with your government. Miss Leger, why are you here?
Captain Stokes is missing some troops, and we were helping in the search.
You
I guess
serve
we should tell her
Stokes.
that, yeah.
Curious.
Mm.
You do not dress like a soldier.
Serve as
Nothing to
a...
do with the fort.
Who are you then?
I'm a journalist for the Rosewater Post. My companions and I are researching Dr. Bennett Clark. We only came to Stokes to ask for help getting inside the abandoned laboratory on the other side of the valley. Thought maybe
We just got
he could
mixed
spare
up in
some
this. It's a
dynamite or something.
misunderstanding.
First, we had to ride with
Yeah.
him to find First
Also,
Lieutenant Mulberry.
is that
and
your
his
daughter
missing
and
men.
is she single?
I see. What did he tell you of us?
Let's just say he didn't paint a very pretty picture.
Unsurprising. Do you share his opinion?
Are you not?
What did she say?
I mean, I think the second one's probably okay.
Well, you haven't killed me yet, so I'd like to take that as a good sign.
The Autumn mean you no harm, Miss Leger. However, for months, the fort soldiers have routinely violated our borders and harassed our people.
That I
Last
believe.
night, a band of them came, led by this man, Mulberry. They attacked us in our fields and set fire to our crops.
Ooh, we could, yeah, we could ask that or the outcome, but yeah, we could
Are
ask
there any
that.
casualties among your people?
No deaths, although a number were burned or wounded in the fight. As for Mulberry, we captured him. He is under guard in one of our empty storehouses. Stokes has turned our village into a prison, and now he is recruiting civilians to come after us. I fear this will not end until everything we have has been turned to ash. But I cannot allow that. Something must be done.
Oh, this first one.
Yeah, that or the second one.
You're right. Can we help you in any way?
I believe so. And you can get what you're after as well.
I'm listening.
All right.
Our scouts have observed an army wagon making regular deliveries to the fort from Rosewater. It comes in the night, when few others are willing to travel, and always it arrives a day or two after the train stops in town.
Then that would be tonight? I just arrived on the latest train into Rosewater.
Yes, exactly. I cannot know for sure, but I believe this wagon carries supplies, along with weapons and munitions. The soldiers
All right, gotta rob the train.
themselves, then come and deprive us of what little we have. If you and your people were to obtain them, it would be to our mutual benefit. We would have
All
means
right,
of
yeehaw.
defense. You would have the tools to enter this laboratory, and Stokes would be deprived of his armaments.
Isn't this going to be dangerous?
No,
You
my
went to this one?
companions are up for it. They're totally up for it.
It's a bold move, but I think my companions will be willing to aid your cause.
Totally speaking for everybody without asking their opinion
Yeah.
first.
Tonight, then.
Because I'm the boss.
Or not at
Right,
all.
that's right.
The cover of darkness will be to your advantage. Our scouts have also noted that only 2 men guard the wagon.
Guess I'd better tell the others and get to planning.
You are welcome to rest here in the meantime.
Thank you, Chief Lutzi.
May the Earthmaker guide you.
All right, guys, I have a plan.
Everyone in good shape?
Mr. Lua has some minor bruising, but your friends are otherwise healthy.
Good to know. Hey, fellas, come on out here. We got some business to discuss.
We gotta rob a train.
I think it's just a wagon.
Oh, maybe
take
you're
it
right.
to
Because
meet
they
with
say
the
it comes a
chief
couple days
with
after
Will.
the train.
Hope you boys are up for a little excitement.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Very well. In fact, we came up with a plan for how we can help these people and get what we're after. I hope you boys are ready for a little excitement.
Always.
Turns out the reason Mulberry didn't come back is that he was taken prisoner while conducting an unprovoked raid on this village. A raid Stokes himself ordered.
What?
Army soldiers have been crossing into
Shocker.
Ottoman territory and attacking them without justification.
It's true. I have treated many of the wounded myself.
Hijo de la... We cannot let this injustice
I mean,
stand.
this is what the
That
chief
is
says,
true.
right? We don't know who's telling the
But what
truth.
can we do?
I believe the chief.
Lutz
100%.
suggested we hit him where it hurts, the fort's supply chain. So we'll be
Military
carrying
people
out
always
our
have
own
things
raid
to
on a
hide.
Delivery wagon.
And to think just yesterday you were having reservations about robbing folk. Reckon it's true what they say about the frontier changing people.
What do we say?
I don't mind robbing for a good cause. I have no qualms about robbing the government. It's probably the best chance to get what we're after.
All right.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Phil needs dynamite to get into the lab. This is our chance to get it.
And help these people too, right?
Of course, but we've got to consider our needs.
Of course,
too.
Danny.
Now listen up, because we've got some preparations to make. And the wagon will be coming through tonight, according to the chief.
We can get the munitions Phil needs to get us into the lab, along with some weapons and supplies for the Autumn.
Ah, the old 1-2 punch. I like it.
Only question is, what's the best approach?
I'm thinking we create a distraction. We get the wagon to stop, Then you and I keep the driver occupied while Danny and Phil sneak the stuff out.
I prefer a more direct approach. You said the wagon was poorly guarded, eh?
Yeah, why don't we just beat up
We have
the
enough
two
fighters to
guards, and then we
overpower
just drive the
them.
wagon
When
all the
they
way
see they are
to this
outmatched,
village.
We should be able to take what we need without firing a shot.
Wouldn't it be better to do this without drawing any attention? You could set up a
Yeah.
roadblock, then sneak out what you need while they investigate.
All good plans. Have you got anything, Danny?
No, but I think we should be careful. Something like this could so easily go wrong.
So, what's it
Danny's
going
so
to be?
nervous.
Let's go with
Ugh.
Nadine's plan. So
All
that
right.
we get into her good graces and then maybe get into her pants.
Let's go with Nadine's suggestion.
I do think it's best if none of us are seen committing this act of banditry.
Agreed. This is a stealth job. Nadine and I will search the wagon. You boys hang back and take whatever we unload. Well, we better get ready. Let's hope this goes off without a hitch.
I'm not a stealthy person.
Sneaky, pick Nadine's plan. That's the achievement we just got.
Oh, okay.
That's what the wagon looks like? It basically looks like a train.
Tarnation? What's all this crap in the road? Oh, they don't pay me enough for this. Buford, get up here and help me.
Yeah, Buford. What is he doing back there anyway?
We should hurry.
Just
I don't
jerking
think
around?
we'll have long.
All right, so we want just take it all. Just take it all.
This, would you, Nadine?
Ooh, open it. Yeah.
Jackpot. Here's some dynamite.
And a good cache of
Nice.
firearms. These should serve the Otham well.
There's also a letter.
What does it say?
It's a manifest. Hang on. Here's the combination for that safe.
Whatever you do, be quick.
All right, we got
We'll just
this.
take it.
Good cache of firearms.
So can we take it? What's taking so long?
February 12th, 18...
No, no, no.
Where's the, we got a combination or something like that, he said? Where
It said
where is
it did, but that nothing new there.
Just a bunch of uniforms.
We haven't much time.
Take.
I think this one is...
Rifle? Sure, why not?
Let's get this...
All right.
Where's
Is
the safe he's
there-
talking about?
I don't know.
Judging
Can we just
from
take
the
it?
smell... Nadine?
All
We've
right.
taken too long
Is there-
already.
Wait. I want to check the safe before we go.
Where's the safe? Oh, it's back there.
I'll be damned.
What is it?
Oh, we didn't need the code.
Bars of Aurum. Lots of
Aurum?
them.
Odd. Why deliver these?
Why
to
can't
the
we just
fort?
call it gold?
Question.
Because
Too
it's
bad they're
Aurum.
marked. We could have had a nice payday. Hey, did you see these crates over here?
What about them?
They're all marked Rosewater.
Isn't this delivery coming from Rosewater?
Yeah, that's very odd. Right. Let's get out of here.
Are we not gonna take the gold?
She said something about their marks or
sorry.
something like that. So,
The Aurum.
which I don't know why that's a problem.
Did you
I don't know why we
undo
just
what
melt them down and then now
Yes,
we got free
with
gold.
this dynamite,
Right?
getting into the lab will be quite easy.
Then I am glad the raid proved fruitful.
Chief Lutzi, I am curious. Now that you can arm your people, what is your plan?
I can certainly understand your curiosity, General Marquez.
You
We're gonna
know
kill
me.
them all.
We are close
She's
enough
like,
to
too
the
bad
new
we
Spanish
kill people who
border
ask too many
to be informed
questions.
of current
So-
events. To answer your question, we will defend ourselves. Peace has not worked against those who wish to harm us, so we must answer them with force.
You strike me as
Yeah.
a wise and capable leader, but allow me to offer one piece of advice. Do not underestimate your enemy. Nothing angers a tyrant like a show of resistance.
I appreciate it, General, but I believe we will overcome.
I truly hope you do.
We found something else. A safe filled with Aurum bars.
And you did not take any?
They were all marked. Traceable. We'd have no use for them.
Caramba. It's always something, isn't it?
The last thing we need is the Royals on us for stealing their Aurum.
The Royal Police? Nah, out here they'd send in the army. Or God forbid, the Blackburns.
The Union Busters?
Unions,
Union
Keds,
Busters.
you name it.
The big question is, why send Aurum to the fort?
An intriguing line of inquiry, but I ain't sure the fort's dealings should concern us.
Perhaps not. But I am curious as well. Something unusual is happening here. Stokes
Yeah,
was
you don't
all
say.
too happy to aid our cause before my exile. Now he acts like a stranger. It cannot be a coincidence. I am going to charge my Lieutenant General with finding out more about these shipments.
Chasing more wagons full of Aurum?
Something like that. It is clear there will be no more aid from Stokes now, and I still have an army to outfit. Perhaps we will find something we can actually keep.
If money's what you're after, maybe you'd entertain the notion of joining our posse.
Yeah, join us.
That goes for you too, Miss Redbird.
What are you talking about?
I'll explain everything on the way back to the lab. Danny, you stay here and help unload the supplies. You can give Nadine
Jake is just inviting any rando into our group.
lab when you're done.
Like, we don't even know if Nadine has any skills. That'll help us.
Don't worry about it. I've seen her for 5 minutes. She's fine.
Appreciate it. Right, let's get a move on.
I mean, I agree. If it were me,
Miss Legere?
I'm Miss Legere, I'd be like, yeah, Nadine joins, kick out Jake.
Nadine is taller than both Danny and Phil.
Which one do we pick here?
Oh. I wouldn't want to miss the explosions.
And missing all the fireworks when you finally set them off? I think not. And can it with the Miss Legere bunk? It's Harley.
Duly noted. Now let's get going.
Just one more thing before you go, Harley. You said you were a journalist, yes?
That's right.
Do you believe the townspeople would take an interest in our cause?
Some might. I can certainly tell my employer about the treatment you've received.
Please do. I have a statement I would like you to carry back. The Autumn are a peaceful people. We wish to be your good neighbors and friends.
She knows a lot about our culture. Like, I'm surprised. Like, she speaks English extremely well. She understands what a journalist is. She understands, like, the relevance of the newspaper for propaganda, you know?
Would you be willing to sit for an interview with someone from the Post?
Gladly. My words are for all who will listen with open hearts.
I'll make sure your message is received.
Thank you.
All right. Interview locked.
What a scoop. Hey, look, it's your hat.
Thanks for showing us back, partner. We can take it from here.
Oh.
Well, would you
and the other
look
guy.
at that? Didn't think I'd be seeing old Jesse again. I'm keeping this arrowhead as a good luck charm. And who knows? Maybe some collector out there would be interested in acquiring the arrowhead that nearly wiped out Gentleman Jake.
Is he always like this?
Yes.
I wonder how things will go for the Autumn now that they have firearms.
Well enough, I hope. Provided they don't point them at us.
Oh yeah, I don't know. How much longer do you want to go? I don't know if you have a deadline for how late you gotta...
Probably not too much longer. I was going to see if there's like another autosave point coming up.
Yeah, I was thinking if you want, like, now it might be a good stopping point because we just finished, like, a chapter of the adventure or something like that.
Yeah, if we can you... Oh, you can't save it. Okay, yeah, perfect. This is a good time.
All right. Thank you, Kit. It was great.
Yeah, it's an interesting game.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it pans out. I wonder
we
if
got an overconfident sharpshooter. We're missing our pistol expert, but we have a TNT expert now, so
yeah.
Time for the fireworks.
I wonder if I messed up on the back when doing her plan. Like, you know, like it says you only have a certain amount of time, so I like clicked on a bunch of stuff, but maybe I clicked on the wrong stuff and we didn't get all the things.
I think we got everything because there was like the food, the guns, and ammunitions, and so I think like the time might be like as you collect everything. So I think we're okay.
Okay. All right. See you later, Kit. I'll message you to figure out when our next stream is. Thank you for helping me. It was really fun.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. See you.
Bye.
And then I'll start this thing here. So thank you everyone for tuning in. That was Rosewater. Point and click adventure. A lot of fun. Very interesting. I want to see what happens next. Regular schedule is top left corner of the screen every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. That's about 30 minutes ago in your time zone. We have the Steph's Thursday stream where I play puzzle games and object games, that sort of stuff with my co-host Stephanie. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's about 2 hours ago in your time zone. We got the solo Saturday stream where I play random games from my review queue. We got the Discord. Join the Discord for updates to the schedule. Any Nessus Raw schedule streams. Let's see. On the schedule. Okay, so on the schedule, I posted on like Twitter and all that. It says Monday is Jubilee, but we're swapping the Monday and the Saturday stream. So Monday, tomorrow, we're playing Die Pets. It's a solo stream. Tuesday also, there was a last minute problem, so I don't know what we're doing on Tuesday yet. I gotta figure that out. Wednesday, we're playing Oasis Mission Colony Sim. Thursday, we're doing Toggle Tao with Steph. Friday, we're doing Tales of the Forgotten with Astria Rose. And then Saturday, we're doing Penny Larceny with Jubilee OBI. So look forward to that. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of Cap Raid while I look for something to raid.